Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Random Pets Genetics Challenge here in the laboratory. Or the Latweetatory, apparently. Chickenberry, please! I am attempting to guide the people through an amazing Random Pets Genetics Challenge in which we will try to make adorable babies between the squirrel and a raccoon. This is essential science, my dear, and your tweeting is at an all-time high. Well, I can only assume that Chickenberry, Strawberry, and Pumpkin are enjoying the show. So let's carry on, my friends. Welcome back to the Random Pets Genetics Challenge here with Patches, the fox squirrel. And yes, we have seen some of Patches' little kits before, some kittens with a couple cats. And I have to say the results were really cool because we are using the squirrel from Kalino, who, as I showed you guys last time, but I'll show you again in case you are new around these wonderful parts. The Kalinotron, aka Kalino, made the amazing custom content that we are going to be using today for the squirrels. And let me go ahead and show you guys. You can find her squirrel right here inside of her amazing catalog of so many animals that we will definitely have to crossbreed in the future. So if you are interested in doing things like this, or if you would really like to have some of her fantastic creations, you can find her on the gallery by just typing in her player name right up here. And if you want to find the custom content, then you can look in my video description to find links to the custom content that she has made with all of her wonderful talent and put out there for us all to enjoy. And if you are looking for creatures that she has made with custom content on the gallery, be sure that you have the little advanced include custom content clicker clicked, or else you will not see things such as the jacaranda or the possum that has custom content. I'm coming back for you later, little one. But there we go. So we're going to be using her squirrel base from her gallery, as well as the squirrel ears, the fluffy tail, and the fingers that she actually made too. So again, links down in the video description. If they're not, like, help me find them again, please, because they should be there. And we're gonna do that and mix Patches, the fox squirrel, love of my life, muse of my heart that so many of you have seen dozens of pictures of on Instagram and Twitter, with this raccoon. This raccoon has no idea what is about to happen, but I think this is appropriate because we often end up with both mini fox squirrels, gray squirrels, and red squirrels, as well as maybe like one or two birds on my deck, eating all of the bird seed that we put out. And we also end up at night, after the squirrels, chipmunks, and birds have had their opportunity to eat the bird seed. At night, we end up with the raccoons coming by and clearing away anything that we have left out. So we do have a raccoon that Chips actually has named Tubbs. So we do have a raccoon named Tubbs, who is a female. We've seen her with her babies, and I've shared pictures of those guys on my Instagram before as well. But we've seen pictures of her we've seen her with her babies on the deck, which is why we know that it's a female. But Tubbs, the raccoon, comes at night after all of the other animals to clean up any seeds that they have left behind. So it seems, or seeds, you could say, appropriate that we will see what happens if we mix together that fox squirrel and that raccoon and end up with adorable babies that either way are gonna have really cute features. I'm so excited. But all right, let's go ahead and make the babies. Thankfully, it is as easy as playing with genetics. Dun dun dun! Oh, you would be really cute. Look at your gigantic head. I guess Patches has a really big head. And we're gonna mix it with the raccoon. This? Really? You look so normal, little one. Look at you. Okay, so this would be child number 1 between the two of them. And then let's go ahead and get baby number 2. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the light color raccoon. I forgot about that. They carry those genes in The Sims 4. This is gonna be so cool, you guys. Oh my gosh, we got 2 light colored raccoon baby kids. Okay, this is gonna be really cool. All right, let's go on. Come on, more babies. More babies. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so excited now. This is gonna be really fun. This is gonna be really fun. Okay, all right, so that's 4. And then we end up with 5. Yes, I'm really amazed actually. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can have one more member of this growing fox raccoon family, or fox squirrel raccoon family. And one of the things that's kind of making me laugh right now is that we don't have a single one who looks like the typical raccoon. Right now we have two children, two little boys who actually look like your special sort of pale color raccoon, but we don't have the typical like raccoon color yet. Are they going to end up having Tubbs's face, or are they going to end up having Patches's face? Are they going to have that like teeny tiny little jaw and the really big head, or are they going to have the big floofy cheeks? Are they going to have short little round ears, or are they going to have big foxy squirrely ears? Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Okay, and the final baby between our squirrel and our raccoon is oh, you're so cute! But again, this is so cool. So we didn't end up with a single baby who actually has the raccoon coloring. If these guys turn out well, we might have to do this again in the future, because I kind of want to see what it would look like if we did have one who looked like your typical raccoon. So that may be a goal for the future, friends. But all right, so we have a bunch of little boys. Oh, you know what I need to do? Here, I'm going to do something pretty clever. We're going to look up list of trees in Michigan, I guess. Trees? I mean, both of them climb trees, so it should be pretty easy peasy. Okay, I'm gonna have like a nice list, and now we're gonna be, you know, all responsible and stuff. Pixel biologist, learning new things, like naming this little guy Balsam. Balsam, after the balsam fir. And then this little guy is going to be fir. And then this guy is going to be birch. And then I'm gonna go back so we can give them personalities as we go up. Oh, hey, Patches! Patches just ran by the window again. Definitely, now that the chipmunks have woken up, they're stealing the birdseed a lot faster. So Patches has been demanding food more. Because the chipmunks are now out of hibernation, and so they're awake and eating a ton of the birdseed too, or at least stuffing it into their tiny adorable little cheeks. I will have to show you guys some video of that sometime soon. Oh, it's just so much fun. But all right, let's slow down and let's assign some personality to these kids. So we have little Balsam, and I kind of think that this guy is very aloof. I'm just getting a really aloof, mildly territorial. Oh, he has the little raccoon screech. Did you hear that? He's gonna get you. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. That is so cute. He is really gonna get you. I think he has some of the raccoon's cleverness as well then. Just totally that's what I think. Then we have little Fur, who I actually think is a bit calmer than some of the others. Kind of lazy, really likes to sleep in the sun, if you ask me. I do think that he probably is a little more of a free spirit, but I think he's clever as well. So he knows how to keep out of the way, just relax in the sun, doesn't have to be involved in all of the territory battles that so many of the wild animals do. And little Birch, I think, I'm just getting a very friendly feeling from this one. And I'm also kind of getting the lazy feeling as well though, but also curious. Like, good to stay curious and just to kind of keep your eye on what's going on in life. And then this little one, I think, is one of our females, and she can actually be named Tulip Tree. So she's going to be named, or we'll just call her Tulip. Tulip, how about Tulip Tea? Huh? I don't know why. I just want to name her Tulip Tea because it sounds so cute. But tulip trees are beautiful. They are one of my favorite trees. Oh, now I need to take you guys out on some vlogs for the vlog channel with me so that we can relax and see all of the wildlife in the area. But let's see. So I think that she's actually friendly and playful and a bit of a prowler. Like, those are, oh, that's so cute. Look at her little eyes. I think that definitely makes up her personality. And then we have, is this a little boy or girl? Another little girl who we are going to name, let's see, oh, Cherry, after the black cherry tree, which is also native to this part of Michigan. And I think this girl is a bit of a prowler. I think she's kind of aloof, like she's just not distracted by what everybody else is doing. And I think she follows her stomach. That's so cute. She follows her stomach to try to see where she can go to fill up her tummy. So welcome, little cherry. And then this is a very interesting one because I think it's the only one of the kids who inherited the dad's eyes. So Patch's eyes. And we're gonna name this little one is gonna be Nanny. Oh my gosh, Nanny Berry. That's so cute. I didn't even know we had trees called Nanny Berries. But I'm gonna name her Nanny Berry, aka Nan or Nanny. And I think that she is very friendly and affectionate. And also a bit of a prowler, just constantly like searching around the area, trying to make sure that everything is all right, but surprisingly affectionate as well. So there we go. We have now named and given traits to all of the children. I have the dice ready, and we are going to see who is going to inherit what amongst the many little ones. So what do you get when you mix Patches the fox squirrel and Tubbs the raccoon? The answer is dun dun dun, Balsam. Your turn to grow up. This is so cool! Look at that face! It's kind of a mix. Patches, the real Patches. I'll be out in a minute with the bird seed. The people are here watching the ad so that I can feed your bird seed, you goose nugget. But all right, I will go ahead, and we actually have inherited everything on the squirrel side this time. So I present to you, my friends, the very first bushy-tailed, pointy-eared, and befingered fox squirrel raccoon hybrid, and this is what you get. I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking at, but it definitely looks like a creature well adapted for the trials and tribulations of urban lifestyle living. So there you are, my friend. May you eat many bird seeds. All right, let's see. Let's see what your siblings look like, by the way, first. So now I really think having that raccoon facial structure is awesome. Let's see what fur grows up into. Oh, what? Fur! You look totally different than I was expecting. And fur actually only ended up inheriting the tail. So we're actually gonna need to swap the tail over to this fluffy one. That fur, you're handsome! Like, there's no other way to express it. Kind of that mix between the raccoon and the squirrel jaw has made what appears to be an exceptionally handsome cat, for sure. Wow. Oh my gosh, so how is Birch gonna look? Like a twin? No! Birch looks totally different! Birch looks totally different than I was expecting. And Birch has actually inherited the tail and the fingers, but not the ears, and already had the tail too. I just look at that beautiful fluffy tail. Fox squirrels would be so pretty if they could come in these kinds of colors. Oh my gosh. I wonder, like, I actually haven't seen a melanistic fox squirrel now that I'm thinking about it. A lot of you guys are, or an albinic, too many words. An albino fox squirrel. I have not seen an albino fox squirrel, and I have not seen a Lutino fox squirrel is what I think they're called if they're not true albino, but they have like really, really pale coloration. And I have not seen a melanistic fox squirrel, so I wonder if they even carry the gene possibility to have those kinds of results. If you guys know, do let me know. In fact, now I'm curious. Albino fox squirrel. Has there been such a creature? Has there? Oh my gosh. You guys. The answer is yes! And shockingly and surprisingly, it looks very similar to kind of what we have here with Birch and fur. That's amazing. Okay, well, we learned something new today. I am so excited. I can't wait to share that with Chips. And now we have a little tulip tree. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, interesting. And tulip tree, let's see what you grow up into. Look at her! She's got the cute little rounded raccoon ears. She's got kind of the blunt fox face. And then she has also, by the way, inherited the fluffy tail, but not the ears and not the fingers. So this is, she kind of reminds me a little bit of a badger, if you ask me, friends. This is so cool. She's so pretty. Like, I love doing these kinds of things because so often I end up with results that make me go, you know, I do need to have a mad scientist in my Sims neighborhoods breeding these animals now and then, because it's so fun to kind of like let them slip loose and imagine that, hey, what if we crossbred with that wandering animal when like my pets were gonna have babies? And you could just end up with results that otherwise you would never purposely try to have in your Sims families and like your Sim animal legacies. So I think that'd be really cool. But welcome, little tulip tree. You are very beautiful. I like your ears a lot. I actually can feel through the floor Patches climbing on the screen door. So now he can't have any bird seed for a little bit because we're trying to teach him not to do that. He wants his seeds. All right, let's go ahead and have Cherry grow up. Oh, look at you. Oh, Cherry, you're so pretty. What are you going to turn out to be? Oh, interesting. So Cherry also does not inherit the ears or the fingers, but has inherited the fox squirrel fluffy tail. So again, these are kind of a couple of results where it would be really fun to let them loose in my Sims neighborhoods and then let somebody adopt it thinking it's a cat. You know, oh, this is just a cat, of course, it eats kibble, and then possibly let these genes go on to end up having really interesting cats down the line. In fact, I'm kind of tempted to do one of the 10 generation challenges with the squirrels now, just to see if we could like follow the squirrel lineage long enough, what would it look like? And then finally, my friends, let's go ahead and have teeny tiny little Nanny Berry grow up. And I rolled the dice. We're gonna see what she's actually going to look like as an adult. You guys ready for this? She's so cute! Look at that weird little face! She is so cute. Okay, guys, and Nanny Berry is interesting because she only inherited the ears. So the only thing on her is going to be the ears. She has this really, really long tail that I can only imagine it's randomly chosen out of some of the custom content tails, but it's kind of fun to imagine that like that's just what happens sometimes when you cross a raccoon and a squirrel. You get some extra long tails and little teensy pointy ears. But Nanny Berry actually reminds me a lot of a little teeny tiny acorn who was our last kit in the last experiment we did here with Patches. And I have to say, the results are really cool. Look at these features. I think that my favorites are probably like Nanny Berry would definitely be amongst the top. And then I would just really love to see like Cherry loose in my world as a cat who ends up having kittens with a normal looking cat, and just to see how long that kind of carries on, because I think that could be really, really fun. But otherwise, the raccoon face and the possibility of that tail and some of the I think the raccoon face really, really carries some interesting effects on what the cats could end up being. So I'm gonna remember that for the future. But all right, thank you guys so much for joining me. You know how much I love Patches. I can't get enough of him. And it's so interesting to see how diverse the facial structure, the appearances, the looks of all these animals are, because it means that it just opens everything up in our Sims worlds for more stories and more different ways that we could kind of weave all of this together. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I need to go, if he's behaving, feed the real Patches now. But if you could, do please leave a like to toss a treat to our wonderful Patches the Fox Squirrel and his mini offspring. If you'd like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, you guys know what to do. But most importantly, stay curious. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!